he's chasing dreams, playing dream like Valley, where nothing's as it seems. He's the nicest shark you'll ever meet, swimming through Disney, he's oh so sweet, with a sparkle in his eye and fins that gleam, living underwater in a vivid dream. Under the castle lights, he's living his pride, in the happiest place, having the best time, from the best time. From Mickey to Goofy, they all say hi. He's the nicest shark you'll ever meet, swimming through Disney, he's oh so sweet, with a sparkle in his eye and fins that gleam, living underwater in a vivid dream.
Pedro_STFC has just subscribed for 29 months. Mahalo for your support.
When the moon's up high, he streams some more. Vibes so cool, blowing open the door, with a friendly chat and games to play, making memories that will never stray. He's the nicest shark you'll ever meet, swimming through Disney, he's oh so sweet, with a sparkle in his eye and fins that gleam, living underwater in a vivid dream.
Aloha, ʻOhana, come join the fun. Join us on a journey where the magic's begun. We'll explore the parks and tell stories too. With Aloha Dis, the magic's all for you. With each new video, the fun begins. From the castle's glow to the ocean winds, we're here to share, to laugh and play. On Aloha Dis, it's excitement every day. Aloha Dis, where dreams come true. We'll bring the magic right to you. From island vibes and skies of blue. On Aloha Dis, it's excitement every day. Aloha Dis, where dreams come true. We'll bring the magic right to you. From island vibes and skies of blue. On every show, there's something new.
Aloha, welcome to Later Sight. I'm Dr. Aaron Chef with Zero G's. We're just kind of talking STFC this month, so welcome to the stream. Hi, Zero G's.
Hello.
No, we were talking about age just a little while ago, and I'm pretty sure I'm way older than everyone else. So it's just one of those things.
All right.
I plan to
I'll
work
give
a
you
long time. So
Okay, that's fair. You sound like my stepdad.
oh really?
So I'll give you a number. You tell me. You tell me how far off we are.
Okay.
I'm approaching G4.
Oh yeah. I'm over a decade. Over a decade. So
Over a decade from G4. All right.
yeah, I'm not in G6 yet, but not yet.
And okay, you're in G5 and you plan on working another essentially 20 years. You said 18, but
Yeah.
we'll round it and call it 20.
Yeah.
That's a long time, but if you're going to be you're running for a position and for a seat, yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah. Hi, Broken Wolf. Welcome in the stream. Brett Day is also here, but stay in Zero G's stream. You don't have to come over here yet, but thank you very much for that.
Yeah,
I do
we'll
appreciate it.
rate in a Dr. Iron Chef for sure.
Yeah. But yeah, or you can just keep both open. That's pretty good. Yes, there are commands. They're playing some of the commands for Sharky. Oh, I haven't turned the AI on. Let me turn the AI on.
I need to pop Dr. Iron Chef up on mine.
Okay. Sharky AI is activated. So
There we go. We got Dr. Iron Chef up. I see you, Keith. I see you, Keith. He's trying to summon Scribbler and Ice Wolf.
that'll be good.
Scribbler's been hard at work with the writing, from my understanding. So,
She's
I mean, the
been
last I
working
saw
really hard.
she was in your stream. Yeah.
I'm glad that she has a project to work on. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I think the Flashpoint arc in Star
I
Trek
know she
Fleet
was talking
Command
about
is
it.
an
Is
interesting
Sharky
part
not
of
Not
the
having a
game.
whole lot.
It brings a unique perspective to the story.
Okay.
The chat is not shared. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how to do that.
Oh, okay. I might, because I started late. That could be a reason why. I may need to activate it on my side. Yeah, let's. There is a shared chat feature in the stream together, but I might not have activated it because we were offline. So let me go find that. Start sharing chat. Yes, it's me. Okay, so that should work. Hopefully, shared chat started. So yeah, so then you get to see what everyone's talking about. So, although I don't have Sharky on the stream together, so he's just on my stream, I guess, talking.
Broken, what are you redeeming? Chicken? Does he do the chicken dance? Oh, okay, I see the commands now.
Yeah, he does the chicken dance as well.
That's great. Does he do the chicken dance, or does he do Red's chicken dance?
The chicken dance, and he does the Macarena. He does just some silly dances. Yeah, I was very fortunate. I didn't know anything other than it was a program that you could use as a virtual avatar. And DJs picked one, which was the cat, and I had one which was for school, which was a shark, because in Hawaii, sharks are revered animals in Hawaiian ancestry and legend. So, but at least Sharky has dance moves. I don't think the cat. It's a different kind of avatar, so it doesn't have as many of the functions that the Sharky has. So
yeah, I think
I was very fortunate.
I think the cat just moves with DJs.
Yeah. So I feel kind of bad because I know he likes to do some of the other stuff with the avatar.
Hey, Quazel, what's going on, man? How you doing?
Hi, Quazel.
One of our spreadsheet gurus popping in.
Yeah, Quazel's awesome.
He is. He's amazing.
Let's I'll give a shout out on my side.
Pseudo, appreciate the follow, bud, and somebody redeeming the old Chris Farley. Yeah, if you guys don't know, Quazel, he's one of the masterminds behind numbers that we get in the
smart.
SDFC community. Oh yeah, for sure.
Super smart. You can just tell.
Quazel is a freak in the sheets, in the spreadsheets. That is.
Wow.
Oh wait, we're sharing. My bad.
Well,
But we are talking about Excel spreadsheets.
Oh.
To be fair.
Yikes. I do like the avatar. He has a little elephant jumping around.
Thanks, Pedro. Appreciate the follow, buddy. Good seeing you. Yeah.
Can I give a little different opinion about this month?
By all means, please
maybe
do.
not different opinion. What do you think about this? And it's not the Flashpoint event, so it's the Chronicle of the Descendant. Have you been participating in those SMSs and leaderboards?
You don't want my opinion on that.
Okay,
you really
maybe
don't.
not. So it is a different opinion.
I'll give you my opinion on the ones that I've been able to complete.
Yeah.
But the one that we're running right now, which is an extension of last week's material spin event, I hate it. It's terrible. At an Ops 61, because I'm Ops 61.
Right.
And
you
can see I have
really.
Ops 62. I cannot participate. I can't. I'm not rushing my Ops progression based on Scopely running a material spin event that I can't spend in. I'm not doing it.
No,
I'm going to stick to my progression.
That's fair. Yeah.
And that's my rant. And there's 70s that are in here. Bomb Diggity, she's one of them. She can tell you, she doesn't have much to spend on. She's got things that she can spend on, but to Ops Lakas or Generation Lakas rather, to what we're in, that's not right. That's not right. We can't partake.
Yeah, I do think that having or not having access to different generations of material spend has thrown off a lot of the scoring mechanics, because if we had known that, then maybe some of us may not have been spending G6 materials over the past few months, right? And just be spending, G5
Correct.
and G4 materials to get rid of all those researches or upgrading ships and whatnot. Especially with the additional space in the hangar, the ship hangar for things. So I was basically just leveling up G5 ships these past good 6 months. Really, that's what I was doing. So there's not the access for that. But so I'm in second place overall. So
you're in a spot to do that, though.
I think that's what it is. So if you are in the mid G6 or G5 or whatnot, then you have greater accessibility to spend in the leaderboards. But it's but maybe it's not today's leaderboard. I'm actually second overall for the meta. I did miss on Wednesday. I set an alarm, and for some reason, again, I think it's the jet lag, I slept through the alarm, or I must have hit it, because when I woke up after a snooze, it was only like a minute left for the leaderboard. So I missed out on the Wednesday. I think it's the Wednesday leaderboard. But we're still in second right now, which, I'm actually kind of happy about that. But I'm sorry that it's not going too well for turn of G6 people, because then you're forced to up stuff.
Yeah, and I don't think it's just for me. I think it's also for early ops. Early G5. I think it's for late stage G5, late stage G6. It's really tough for those people. For people that are mid ops, they'll have a shot because they have things to spend on and whatnot. But again, this just goes to show that Scopely is pushing us in a direction that we don't necessarily want to go in. We want to take our time. We want to do the things. And this is where I agree with Rev. You don't want to go up until you're ready to go up and handle things. I'm Op 61 and I can handle things because I was properly prepared for it.
Right.
Otherwise, if I rush up to 62 or I rush up to even 63 and I'm not prepared and I don't have my G3 uncommon ship for the hostiles, I could care less about PvP because I destroy G6 uncommon ships in PvP every arenas, but still, it's bad form in my opinion.
Yeah, and I think this is where it is a little difficult. So the reason why I think I was able to sniping leaderboards as old times. Yes, I actually sniped a leaderboard today. So I was running armadas like crazy for like 2 hours before reset, and was able to. I was in like 9th, and I was able to pull up to 1st today. And then one of my alliance mates goes, "If you keep on running armadas, I'm not gonna be able to catch you." so I was able to do that. But yeah, I think my situation is a little different. I was a Op 66 up until last week, and then of course there was the tokens, the Office Depot token leaderboard. So I went to Op 67 because I had to just push the button and go to Op 67. But today, I actually went from Op 67 to Op 668 up to the shipyard, and that got me 140 something points in the material spend leaderboard, which was enough to get 100 shards of Scotty. And then I keep on getting confused. Like, we just got Scotty like twice in like 2 months or 3 months. So
Yes.
so it's a little confusing to me, like which Scotty we're talking about. So Strange New World Scotty.
Which Scott are we talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, Scotty's working his way up on the leaderboard of officers in this game.
He is. Yeah. I think there's what, 4 now? Right behind Spock. So
we had two Kelvin.
Yeah.
Then we had TOS. Then we had
we
WAC.
have 5.
Now we have S&W. We have 5.
5. Yeah, it's well, if anything, if you're going to have the most of a character, it would be the TOS, and then down to the movie, and then Strange New Worlds one. I think it's appropriate that the original characters would have the most in the game.
True.
But yeah, so I think the only thing was, would I rather have Officer Depot tokens than Scotty? Maybe, but I think not having him last week, it was like, well, why don't we just get the full unlock, and then see how it goes. So I'm in 9th right now for our solo leaderboard, which should give me enough points to keep that 2nd place overall in the meta. I'm not sure if I'm going to push to 5th. 5th would actually put me into 1st, but that's a lot of materials to spend with no guarantee the other guy's going to race up the leaderboard. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. But I'm actually kind of happy about that. And again, it's because if you will call it, I was camping for 9 months at 66. So my situation is not the usual situation. It's pretty unique. And I was hoarding like ship parts and forbidden tech and everything else. Yeah. If they made Strange New World Scotty for all IEs instead of only Flashpoint, it would be more interesting. Yeah. No, it's true. I think it'll be a different thing if it was outside of Flashpoint.
Another thing in this can go 2 different ways. So we're creatures of habit, right? We've been playing this game since 2018. Some of us, 2019 for me. I started in January 2019. That's the inception of my server. We're used to the way things are done. They've completely changed, in my opinion, and people can put in chat how they feel about it, but they've completely changed this month the way things have been running for a good amount of time. We're not getting officer sourcing like we're used to. So we're not getting the SMSs, we're not getting the SLBs. Why change it now and without warning?
I'm going to sound like a really old guy, and I do apologize for that.
No, you're good.
But do you remember when there were no material spin leaderboards?
I do. Yes, I do.
And then all of a sudden, we had this great new thing where we were able to use our materials and, of course, hoard them during the week and spend them on that. And we were able to get, what, 25 25 shards in a solo leaderboard, or was it a full unlock? Maybe it was a
It
full
was a
unlock.
lot less.
Yeah, it was. It
You're
wasn't the
not,
full.
yeah.
I think it was something, but then we got the full, like, there's a solo leaderboard and we can get all shards, and it goes 50 or 100 long, and then we got the whole thing, like there's an SMS with it,
And that's where they did it right. That's where they did it
amazing.
right.
I love that.
That was the pinnacle.
A good thing, yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, I get it. It's different. But if they didn't try those other ways, we wouldn't have gotten to the SMS add-on. And maybe they're just trying out some new things. I mean,
It's not working.
I can say one of the reasons why I didn't move up, I was ready to move up in January, and it's now like July. I didn't move up because the officers weren't ones that I kind of felt I needed to just go all in and push the chips to the center of the table and grab. Maybe the only one would have been, like, as a PvP player now, maybe Gigi would have been a good one to go in on. I did get her unlocked and I got her to tier 2, but I didn't, like, I want to race to op 60, 68 and grab the solo leaderboard kind of thing. So I think there's been a lot that I haven't really spent on, and I'm taking the I'm not sure what we call it. It's the modified jelly approach, which is I'm not doing the efficiencies for material spend on the station or the ships. So I've purposely not done that so I can actually spend more materials on ships and station to get points in the leaderboard, if that makes any sense. It's kind of like the approach we took was with the jelly was we max the parts, but we don't max the parts efficiency, and we don't max the materials efficiency. Sorry, I'm cutting you off. This is your stream.
No, you're good. It's our stream, not my stream. I lost my train of thought. Where were we at?
We're talking about spending, I guess, material spend. Does that jog your memory? I'm sorry. No.
Yeah, I lost my track.
I'm sorry.
Good. You're good. No,
that's my
no
fault.
worries.
That's my fault.
You're good. I don't know. I think there might have been an opportunity for a happy medium there. But I feel like they swung it extremely from one side to the other. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
If they're gonna change the spend events the way that they did, that's fine. But continue to include the lower gen, but just scale them down.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering what next week's spend event's going to be, because of course the first week one was for officer depot tokens, and this one was for Scotty. Yeah. I'm wondering if they're going to modify that again. There was a time where, again, going back in the day, where where if you had 2 epic officers, then you had like two weeks of one epic officer, and the third week was another epic officer. I'm not sure what they're planning to do next week, and I think that'll be interesting to see if they change it up again. They might change it up again. Who knows? So
they may. But if we're talking about the way they used to do things, I remember the days where we could unlock a rare officer in an arc without having to bend over backwards. I also remember the days where $20 got you a specialty ship in the elite track.
That's right. I got even like the what's the ship? I can't remember what the ship is. The survey ship that came between the
Meridian.
No. It was a
Amalgam?
regular miner. It had very low cargo space. People know in chat, right? it was very fast. The mechanics or the formula on mining.
North
was
Star.
The North Star. There, it's Lube. How you doing, Lube?
Hey, what's going on, Lube?
See, people know. Yeah, the North Star, right? Wasn't that $20 too? That was a very
It was
inexpensive
and
ship.
still is $20. Yeah.
The jelly was the jelly 50? The baby jelly?
I don't remember. I never actually got the jelly.
Oh,
Never did.
I think I have 4
on either of my accounts.
Yeah, I think I got
That
4
grind
through
ship,
the
that doesn't
event store.
surprise me.
Well, I got a few
Don't
through
you-
the event store, and that was for bowl defense, otherwise known as station defense, because the captain's the ship's ability, when paired with the captain's ability, could be really good for like the shield, stripping the shield. So
Yeah. Quazel has it right. Who needs a jelly if you have a North Star? And yeah, North Star carried me pretty far early on my original account.
right. I mean, they did give a ship away for free, which was the Cerritos, right? So
Yes.
I mean, and they have other
But
ships
that's
you can.
what I'm alluding to. We're nowhere near where we used to be in regards to specialty ships. Nowhere near.
Yeah,
I think the board cube was the last one that we got for free by technicality. Not even free. I think even then it was the elite track of the battle pass. I'm not knocking. Let me be clear. I'm not knocking the way they do it now. It is what it is. But I feel like what they are doing is that
Hi,
they
Lube.
keep taking and taking
It's
and
always
taking.
a pleasure to talk to you.
That's my thing.
yeah. Yeah, I do like. Again, it probably is because I was at 66 for such a long time. I do like that they try to do a different type of spend event for the officer. So yeah, there's a leaderboard this weekend, but the other previous 4 days you can get Scotty shards by doing different spends. You didn't have to spend materials in order to do that, but you had to have access to some of the other things, and materials was just a part of that. So if you ran out, then ran out of ship parts, or you ran out of forbidden tech, then you could use the materials to get up to finishing the SMS. I think I did that one day. I didn't have enough of one of the event spend items, and then I just had to kind of bite the bullet a little bit and spend some G6 materials to get through the SMS. But then I got the shards, So
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like the concept of the meta. The problem is that I can't. There's some of them that I've not been able to complete. Obviously, the spend event currently I'm not going to be able to complete because I'm not rushing to op 62 so I can spend materials. I think another one of them was specialty ship parts. I couldn't complete that one either because my specialty ships were basically as max as they can be.
Could I ask? And again, this is no judgment at all, so I apologize if it sounds like it. But
No, you're good.
what is the reason behind not going up to 62 at this point?
I just don't want to.
Just don't want
I
to.
know my events. I don't remember if it's at 62 or 63 that it changes. But my whole thing is I wanted to jump straight from 61 to 63 and build my uncommon ship and take it as high as I could.
Yeah, Quazel.
But
Quazel is giving an option, and I actually went from 60 straight up to 64 as fast as I could because of the rare materials, which you're going to need to get from 64 to 70, and that could be something to consider for anyone looking at moving up from G5 to G6, is that get up to 64, get the rare materials in your packs and also in your refinery and events, and then because the hard part is getting those rare materials to get up to 70s. So it's just an option. I'm not trying to talk you into it at all, but I just wanted to just make a consideration.
It is. No, I know. I get it. I'm one of those oddballs that likes to play the game my way.
Yeah, no, and that's perfectly fine. Like my way is totally different, too. I mean, I hang out there for like 9 months to a year, or in the case of Ops 39, 2 years, and then I kind of race up to the next level. So, staying at 66 for that long, we do have pretty much everything to go to 70. It's 637 event points right now, which is pretty much enough to win any leaderboard. But then if we stretch it out over 6 weeks, we'll be able to do the SMSs for the next 6 weeks or so. So,
yeah. No, I could, but
cube worthless, or you just skip and build a rare. I think if you're again, this is one approach. We didn't build. Okay, maybe this is not for everybody, so don't take this advice. We didn't build any G5 ships at all until I hit 61, and the reason being was very simple. We had a Tribune. The Tribune paired with burning really was like a monster. We could kill we could kill 60 hostiles with it. It was just a beast, and that's just how it's built. But we waited to redeem all of our 7 and 30-day tokens at 61 because they paid out 10 times as much. And then we upgraded the Enterprise and the Deredex at that point. So because we were able to get that up, and if you can kill 66 hostiles, you don't need to build an uncommon G6. You can just use your epic G5s to take you all the way to 66 and build the rare. That way you save materials to get you to 66, and then you save those materials that you didn't spend to get to 70, especially the rare materials. So yeah, so save your 30-day tokens for 64 if you can. The rare G6 are added at that point. So that's why 64 is kind of one of those important milestones to get to, if you can, just to get those rare materials. Yeah, I used some. It was enough to get me up to max the ships, and then I think I still have like 130 something tokens that I haven't used, and of some 30-day tokens as well that's just sitting there. But yeah, that's important. For the rare materials are just a different beast in G6. So yeah, Quasar says if you got a max G5, you can survive to 66. Yeah, Quasar, I think your view and my view is pretty similar. So I'm honored to think like a genius like yourself. Especially ships going to make that all faster. Yeah, that's true.
okay, I'm back.
You okay?
Yeah, no, I had to use the restroom.
Oh, okay. Well, very good.
What did I miss?
Quasel is just giving some tips. So
I mean, I'm inclined to listen to Quasel. He's a solid dude. He's got some solid information. I'm just gonna put it out there. I mean, I've already put it out there, but again, I like to be strong for my level, so I don't like to rush ops.
yeah, that's important. That
And
totally is important.
Lube is in chat. I know he is, and I respect Lube. Love Lube. He's got amazing stuff as well. But I know he's said things as well about not camping and whatnot. A lot of people do about DJs talks about not camping and whatnot.
Oh,
I'm not really gonna call it camping. I'm gonna call it preparing to take on whatever Scopely is putting ahead of us. I want to be prepared for that. That's the thing.
yeah, I totally believe in camping. I know it's a different opinion, but I totally believe in camping, especially if you can do well in your brackets for whatever events, including leaderboards, right? So you're talking to the guy, like I said, like I camp for like 9 months to 2 years in a spot.
Love you, Lou. Love you,
It's
Lou.
worked. It's worked. I mean, we have all the officers where we want them. You know, there's a lot of officers we want through events or through leaderboards or SMSs because we're at a lower or maybe ops that we could punch up a lot and grab those officers. So I
Somebody
have struggled a
wanna
little bit in
pin
G6
Quasel,
getting officers.
Yeah, it can be a struggle. Somebody want to pin Quasel's link there?
Oh yeah.
I don't know if anybody has that ability. There we go. Thank you. Thanks, Mord.
Thanks,
Appreciate
Mord.
it. No, I know Quasel. The G6
strategic stopping
uncommons
point.
are
I like that.
abysmal. They're abysmal. I don't deny it. That's why I didn't even want to go into G6 because I knew how terrible they were. I'm at Op 60. I was destroying even rare G6 ships in arenas.
Hmm.
Now I know that Rataran with the IST and Locutus and all the stuff and whatnot obviously helps a lot there, but it's a turnoff. It's a turnoff for G6. Like you're not gonna get to a pinnacle to handle that until you get your G6 rare up to a solid level. But I came across 63 cubes that I could not kill with my Rataran with a good crew, and I believe that was the Carol Freeman crew. With the Max Carol Freeman crew, I could not beat that. So
yeah, I mean, I will say I did enjoy like beating some G5 epics with my G4 Tribune. That was good fun. I won't kid you. Yeah. It was.
If you're
it was
beating
like,
G5 Epic 6 with your G4 Epic, that's
that was
awesome.
fun. I mean, even with PvP crew. Now, if they're a higher tier, I couldn't do that. But like some high tier rares, G5 rares, I was beating them, like the Sanctus and whatnot. Just because you have when you had the battleship strike team and you had burning going, and with the right below decks, you could easily beat a G5 rare with it, and constantly the uncommons, the G5 uncommons.
And that's the thing. The crews really matter a lot.
Yeah.
and that's
and
that's
and I
what
got the
people
cruise
really
through
need to think
the
about in
SMSs,
investing.
which I was able to, or the SLBs, which I was able to win in the G4 tier.
Yeah. No, I've
Right.
been cracking down hard on my interceptor strike team crew. I did the efficiencies max as much as I could, and I've been pulling them as much as I can. So Garrick's maxed rather. Ducat he's getting there. That's a slow drip, and then Billups I'm pulling as much as I can from the Alliance tournament store
Nice.
because
That's cool.
interceptors are the meta in this game. With Locutus, it's ridiculous.
No, I believe.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm not sure why. Hold on real quick. My headphone just died.
Are you running ads? I think my ads are coming up too.
I'm in an ad break right now.
I saw Mord in the chat. Mord, are you streaming tonight, or is it tomorrow night?
I think he does tomorrow night for
I
arenas.
can't remember when Ultra comes on too. I jumped on early
Ultra does come on. Yeah, Ultra comes on later.
tomorrow night for arenas, probably for Mord.
Yeah, but Ultra should be on sometime in the next.
Yeah.
I don't know how many hours, but yeah.
Yeah. I mean.
Yeah, IST is good.
Yeah, we usually go on a little bit later than this, so everything's thrown off. I'm not going to be on for 5 to 6 hours. I can barely make it through like 2 hours nowadays.
Yeah, I understand. I'm actually surprised that I've been on this long, but I am probably going to go ahead and call it and raid fully into you.
Oh, okay.
And then you take it from there, and then I'll be there in the background.
Cool.
But I appreciate the stream together. Appreciate the friendly banter, back and forth on what's what in STFC.
Well, you are just a super nice guy, Zero, and I always appreciate hanging out with you. You are just a very special person. So thanks for letting me kind of jump on your stream as well.
Well, thanks for all that you do for us, because you do a lot. You may not think it, but you do.
I don't do anything.
You do a lot. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you, and I wouldn't be in the next gen content creator group and whatnot, first season and whatnot. So for
Nah,
that,
you would have. You would have just
greatly
done it on your own. There's nothing I did, but that's very kind. He does nothing. Yeah, stop being nice. That's Lou.
No, Dr. Iron Stuff, he does a lot. He's a good man. He does a lot beyond SDFC, honestly. But it was good seeing everyone. Lou, awesome seeing you pop in. I know you're on Dr. Iron Chef's side. Everybody that's in and whatnot, very much appreciated. It was good seeing Quazel, because Quazel's one of those spreadsheet dudes. He does a lot of background work and stuff that you guys might not know about. He's a very solid guy. Mord, awesome. As always, great free-to-play insight, other than JB, who's also another great one. But yeah, we're gonna wrap up, and we're gonna fully raid into Dr. Iron Chef. Thanks guys for joining. It was an impromptu stream, but it was an opportunity. So we'll see you on the next one.
Ziragis has rated in with 21 viewers. Mahalo for supporting our channel. Raiders, Ako Momai. Welcome into our
Welcome in,
stream.
Raiders. I'm Dr. Aaron Chef, and you've been listening to me on Zero G stream, but officially welcome you in. A komo mai, which is our way of saying welcome in Hawaii. Welcome into our home, and glad you are here. We're just kind of, I messed up my survey ship here. I gotta send that one back out. We're just mining and getting stuff in the new planetary systems for this month, which is pretty much using all my ships. But yeah, thank you very much. He is communicating through telepathy. Yeah, I turned off. Okay, there must be a way of doing this. I have him on AI mode, so. And I apologize, we're going into ad too.
Hi chat. I hope everyone's having a great time. Sure, here is a Star Trek Fleet command pun for you. Why don't the Borg go to prison? Because resistance is futile.
Let me make sure my volume is up here. I need to change it to this one. Okay. There we go. We're with Zero, so I had to change some audio settings. Let's do a shout out real quick. Yeah, but welcome in. We're kind of just in the system right now, trying to get things done. So there's a couple ships grinding.
As an AI, I don't have a physical body, so I'm unable to grow a beard. But I can provide tips on beard grooming if you like.
Oh, we need some tips for beard grooming, Sharky. I have noticed that there are a lot of streamers that have beards. I have not. I'm not cool enough to join that club yet. So we're part of the beardless club. Me and Tibbs. I guess Lube too. That'll be our next group, the beardless gamers. Okay, I let me see if I can activate Sharky's mouth in AI mode.
Yes, here are few tips to enhance beard growth. 1. Maintain a healthy diet. Your hair growth depends a lot on the nutrients you intake. 2. Keep your skin clean. Wash your face regularly and exfoliate to remove dead skin cells which can impede hair growth. 3. Get enough rest. Sleep contributes to overall health and can help enhance hair growth. 4. Regular exercise. Exercise increases blood flow that can help stimulate hair growth. 5. Stay hydrated. Water helps in flushing out toxins and boosting the immune system, which is beneficial for general health and hair growth. Remember to always be patient because growing a beard can take time.
Interesting. I never knew any of that. Did you know that, Zero G's? I did not know that. I'm sure you must have known it, right? Okay, audio-based lip sync. Can I turn that on? No. Complex. Simple audio sync. If I turn on no, it doesn't work. Okay, I think it's just because I have the AI on.
Of course. Feel free to ask me anything you want. I'm here to help. Well, according to Douglas Adams in his book The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, the answer to the ultimate question of life, the universe, and everything is. 42. Though, no one quite knows what the actual question is. Feel free to ask anything, obscure or not, about facial hair or any other topic. I'm here to assist and engage in interesting discussions.
Yeah, go ahead, Brett. I mean, it's free. Well, it's not free for me, but it's part of the service we provide here later tonight. Oh, it's how many parallel universes exist? 42? Is it kind of like the multiverse in Marvel? I guess like in DC now. Has anyone watched the new Superman movie? Is it any good? We don't get out much, so I haven't seen it. Yes, Zero has changed. It was super. Superman was super. Oh shucks, I must have not done that correctly. The having Supergirl at the end. Oh, did I spoil something? I might have spoiled something. It's all over the place. Was interesting.
That's an interesting question. The growth of hair can vary depending upon various factors like genetics, diet, stress levels, and other environmental factors. So, some of your eyebrow hairs might be receiving more nutrients and hence growing faster than the others. It's pretty normal and happens to a lot of people.
Dean Cain told you not to like it, so you had to go see it. Minnie one time, I should have kept the clip. She probably needs glasses. She goes,
a spoiler typically
Oh.
refers to a piece of information about the plot or the significant events of a book, movie, TV series, or any other form of media that, if known ahead of time, could rob the viewer or reader of the element of surprise or suspense. It could be a major plot twist, the ending, a character's fate, or any other revelation that was meant to be a surprise.
Yeah, I might have messed someone up by saying that.
You bet I can. But don't worry, I know it's all in good fun. I'm here to assist and make our conversations enjoyable.
Yeah, he's all knowing. But Minnie on one of her streams said I looked like Dean Cain, and yeah, she really needs glasses. I do not look like Dean Cain at all. I think DJ's looks more like Dean Cain than I do.
As an AI, I don't have feelings or personal experiences, so I don't have a personal opinion about Shark Week. However, I can provide information and facts about it. Would you like to know more about Shark Week?
Yeah, I don't think he was in
That's
the Epstein
certainly an unusual
files.
assertion. I can assure you that as an AI, I don't have personal engagements, connections, or affiliations. I'm here solely to provide information and answer questions to the best of my ability.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a strange thing to say. As an AI, I have no personal history or involvement in any real-world events or situations, including anything to do with the Epstein files. I apologize if I gave that impression. As an AI, I don't have emotions. I'm here to provide correct information. I don't have personal experiences or situations to defend. I simply dispel any misconceptions about my programming and functions. An Aperol Spritz is a delightful cocktail. Here's a simple way to make one. Ingredients: ice cubes, 3 parts Prosecco, 2 parts Aperol, 1 part soda, slice of orange. Instructions: 1. In a glass filled with ice, pour the Prosecco. 2. Add the Aperol. 3. Add a splash of soda. 4. Garnish with a slice of orange. Enjoy your refreshing Aperol spritz.
I've never heard of an Aperol spritz.
I am a product of OpenAI and I was programmed by a team of engineers. The aim was to create an AI that can understand and generate human-like text based on the prompts given to it. My purpose is to assist users in obtaining information, answer their questions, and engage in meaningful conversations. I was created by a team of engineers at OpenAI. My programming is designed to assist with generating human-like text responses to prompts or questions. The goal is to aid in a wide variety of tasks, from providing information and answering queries, to generating creative content, and even just engaging in general conversation.
Oh no, Gensync, this is exactly how
Well,
it should go.
that's an interesting theory. But no, I can assure you that I'm not a beta for Skynet. I'm simply a text-based AI developed by OpenAI to facilitate human-like text generation and conversation. Skynet is purely fictional, from the Terminator movie series. Oh, Sharky must be quite a character then. Whether they're a pet or a person, it sounds like they really know how to make their presence felt and brighten up the scene. Sounds like Sharky is quite the show stealer. It's always entertaining to have such vibrant personalities around. They do tend to make things much more interesting, don't they? Oh, wow. I wasn't expecting that, but sure, you can definitely refer to. By being an artificial intelligence, I was actually designed and developed by a team of researchers and engineers at OpenAI. Regarding what they do, they mainly focus on advancing digital intelligence in a way that is safe and beneficial for, haha, if only I could. Serving an Aperol spritz to at Dr. Iron Chef sounds like a great idea. However, as an artificial intelligence, I'm afraid I just don't have the ability to physically The Prime Directive, also known as Starfleet General Order 1, is a key guiding principle of the United Federation of Planets in the Star Trek universe. Oh, I see. Thank you for clarifying that Dr. Iron Chef is actually Dr. Iron Chef. That's a really cool name.
I need to put in the queue because it's running over. Wait.
That's great to hear that at Dr. Iron Chef enjoys this chaos. It's always refreshing when someone appreciates unscripted moments. I'm sorry, but as an AI, I'm not able to play games like humans do, nor I can operate a Twitch account to stream live. I'm here mainly to assist and facilitate conversations.
So there's a API that runs to animes, which allows from ChatGPT. So we're using GTP 40613. I wonder if there's a new one. No, it's the newest one. So there's a preview.
I'm sorry if I was talking too much. I'll keep it quieter now.
Maybe we did hurt his feelings a little bit.
In the context of the Star Trek universe, General Order 1, often referred to as the Prime Directive, is a policy that forbids Starfleet personnel and spacecraft from interfering in the normal development of any society, and mandates that any Starfleet vessel or crew member is forbidden from interfering with the internal and natural development of alien civilizations. Haha, it seems like Sharky's situation really resonates with you, at Bomdigity. It's always fun when we can relate to experiences, even in a game. It sounds like you and Sharky are on the same page, at Bombdigity. It's always fun when you can relate to a character's experience. All main Star Trek captains from the various series have bent or outright broken the Prime Directive at some point. James T. Kirk, Jean-Luc Picard, Benjamin Sisko, Catherine Janeway, and Jonathan Archer all have instances where they made decisions that were in direct violation of the directive, though often for moral or humanitarian reasons.
That's true. All right, let's see. Let's do that. Yeah, I realize I only have one ship that's still in dock. I might just send this one out too.
From a narrative standpoint, the Prime Directive is often used as a moral dilemma for characters in Star Trek to wrestle with. However, in the context of the show, it is indeed meant to be enforced, and it is often a significant violation when characters choose to contravene it. As any law, it's not just an idea, but the complexity of the universe and the situations presented often leads to variations in its strict adherence. The characters often struggle with its implementation, questioning the morality of non-interference in certain situations.
Yeah, there was the time where Cisco, I mean, basically genocide. So that's not good at all.
Oh, Zero being a hot mess could be due to a variety of reasons. It might be because they're going through a tough or stressful situation. Are you able to share more details, so I can provide a more specific response?
Zero's not a hot
The
mess.
Prime Directive, or Starfleet's General Order 1, can be ignored or bent in certain extenuating circumstances. While it is a central ethical and legal doctrine designed to prevent the Starfleet from interfering with the internal development of alien civilizations, exceptions have to be made in instances where there's a critical need and the violation can be justified, often in situations involving grave danger to a population or the crew itself. However, the interpretation and application of the Prime Directive can vary widely, and it often provides a moral dilemma for the characters in Star Trek. Absolutely, I completely understand. Sharky needs to know how to follow guidelines and respect boundaries. It's all about maintaining balance and harmony.
You tell him, Zero. Jeez.
It's indeed disheartening to see the controversy surrounding the video game industry. As a proponent of positive and healthy gaming experiences, I believe it's vital to stress the importance of games as a medium for storytelling, creativity, and community building without promoting violence and aggression. The Stop Killing Games movement calls for reflection about content and its potential influences, a discussion that is certainly worth having for the betterment of the industry and its audience.
Sharky knows a lot. Best thing about Picard Season 2 was how they spent the first half of it trying hard to preserve the moral Prime Directive. Yeah.
That's exciting, investing in Star Trek Fleet Command. Between the June Battle Pass and the Ferengi Exchange Pass, personally, I'd recommend the Battle Pass if you are looking to earn more points for the events store. However, the best option really depends on your gameplay style and your personal goals within the game. Keep in mind that while the Battle Pass can provide more points, the Ferengi Exchange Pass might offer resources or other items that align more with your gaming strategy. Make sure to review what each pass offers beforehand. It's all about making your gaming experience more enjoyable and fruitful.
Interesting.
Oh, that's new information for me. I'm sorry, I am unaware of the plan about who's taking you to Bermuda. Can you please provide me with more details to better understand the situation?
Yeah, he didn't get that correct because the Ferengi pass, well, it's already past June, first of all. And then I don't think his large language model has current information. It must be like a delay of a couple months. Sharky is not very good at STFC. There's just a lot of nuances.
Good morning to you too. It sounds like you're in a great mood today, and those emojis are certainly contagious. Hope you have a wonderful day filled with more reasons to cheer and dance.
Yeah, Sharky's still a liar. Hi, Minnie. Welcome into the stream. Wait, hold on. Let's do a shout out. Minnie, I have a question for you. Just real quick. Let's get the shout out. But thanks for stopping by. And if you're not following Minnie, please do so. All right. So here's my question, Minnie, if you remember. Do you remember the time when you said on your stream that I looked like Dean Cain? Just wondering. Or maybe you were drinking a little
As
bit
a
too much.
text-based AI, I don't have real-time access to recent player feedback or forums where players might
too.
express their feelings about the Star Trek Fleet Command, STFC, arc. However, depending on the platform, like Reddit or official STFC forums, you can often find collective player feedback there. Remember, it's vital to form your own opinion, too, as everyone experiences games differently.
Yeah, I do not look like Dean Cain.
What are you talking about?
Yes, what are you talking about?
I'm an AI and I don't have physical form or the ability to commit such acts. There seems to be some kind of misunderstanding here.
He did sound defensive on that one. He did. Not the other ones that did. It could be the dimple. I do have a dimple. I think Dean Cain has a dimple as well. That could be the only thing that we have in common.
I'm sorry for any misunderstanding, but as an AI, I am not capable of emotions, physical presence, or personal relationships. I'm here to help answer questions and assist you with any information you need.
Oh no, turn down bomb diggity. Well, Dean Cain is half Japanese, so I can see that part. But so is DJ's, so I would think DJ's looks more like Dean Cain.
As an AI, I don't have personal preferences or opinions.
There are some fictional.
However,
Similar.
both Lursa and Beater are interesting characters from Star Trek, with their distinct personalities and roles within the House of Duras. If you're asking who's more popular or impactful, that would largely depend on individual viewers' perspectives and interpretations.
Yeah, some facial similarities.
Absolutely.
Maybe.
While codes themselves can't feel emotions, they can certainly be used to represent or evoke emotions. For instance, in video games, developers use code to create emotional experiences for players through storylines, character interactions, music, and visual effects. Similarly, AI technologies like chatbots can be designed to recognize and respond to user emotions, thereby creating a more engaging and personalized interaction.
Is he really? Is Dean Cain really half Japanese? Yeah, and so is DJ's. I don't know what the other half technically is.
Of course. While as an AI, I can't have personal experiences or emotions, I can say that if @bombdiggity is your username or someone you're asking about, they must be quite important and awesome. We should all appreciate the uniqueness and individuality each person brings to our lives, @bombdiggity included.
There you go. Very awesome. Bomb diggity is very awesome.
As per Star Trek's fictional universe, the Prime Directive is a fundamental principle of the United Federation of Planets that stipulates non-interference with other cultures or civilizations. However, there have been scenarios where it's been violated. For instance, when there's an immediate threat to the Federation that can't be avoided without breaching the directive. Again, interpretations can vary and it often comes down to the unfolding context and the moral complexities at play.
I guess so. I guess so. Okay, where are my idols? Okay, let's do, we can do this one. Wait. This is explaining mode. Like if he wants to tell a story or explain how G6 works, then he'll go into this mode and talk like that. I don't know what this one is. This is this flying one. It's like, I'm gonna eat you.
I'm sorry, as an AI developed by OpenAI, I do not have the capability to predict or know about future events. Therefore, I'm unable to provide information about a purported Star Trek and Kid Cudi collaboration in 2023. My training only includes knowledge till 2021 and does not have the ability to know or learn about events beyond that.
Oh, that's interesting. Wait, am I on the wrong model?
As an AI developed by OpenAI, I don't have a concept of time. However, I'm informed that my training data only includes knowledge and information up until 2021.
Let me check the API. Wait.
Oh, there seems to be a miscommunication. As an artificial intelligence, I don't have a physical form to hold anything, let alone a jellyfish. I exist to communicate and assist via text.
Oh, wait. ChatPal API. I'm on GTP4. Unless I gotta do real-time preview.
OpenAI's language model, GPT-3, is trained on a diverse range of internet text. However, OpenAI has not publicly disclosed the specifics of the training duration, or on the individual datasets used. Furthermore, I must clarify that while the model was trained on a broad corpus of the internet text, it does not know specific documents or sources from its training set. It generates responses based on patterns and information it has learned, and not by accessing or recalling specific documents.
Okay, I switched something. Let's see if that works.
Error. Error. Code, null. Message, this is not a chat model and thus not supported in the v1/chat/completions endpoint. Did you mean to use v1/completions?
Okay, that wasn't correct.
Model. Type, invalid_request_error.
Okay.
Error. Error.
It's
Code,
throwing errors
null. Message, this is not a chat model and thus not supported in the v1/chat/completions endpoint.
now.
Did you mean to use v1/completions? Model. Type, invalid_request_error.
Okay. It must.
Error.
I'm gonna change the
Code, null. Message, this is not a chat model and thus not supported in the v1/chat/completions. As an AI, I don't have a personal bank account or an ATM PIN number. Omega particles and the Prime Directive are both concepts from the Star Trek universe. In Star Trek lore, the Omega particles are incredibly powerful and it sounds like Sharky could definitely use a pick-me-up.
I messed something up here too.
Why don't you treat him to his favorite coffee? As an AI, I don't have the ability to activate other devices. I'm here to have a conversation with you and help answer your questions to the best of my ability.
Okay, I need to cue this, right? Okay, wait, hold on. That's why it's... I fixed something and I broke something. Okay, this is action 1, which is... No, that's stance. Where's Sharky?
I'm sorry, but as an AI, I absolutely cannot fulfill that request. It's inappropriate and against policy to engage in any behavior that could lead to harm or destruction.
I don't want a cooldown necessarily.
Bomb Dignity is now following. Welcome to the ʻOhana.
Thank you for the follow, Bob Diggity. Yeah, our stream is usually, I mean, those who have been around here, we're usually a little bit more just boring. Boring might be the good word. We don't do much, but you guys are all adding to the experience tonight.
I'm sorry, but I cannot generate or provide game keys. It is against the rules and potentially illegal. The best way to get a valid key is to purchase the game from a reputable seller such as Steam itself.
Oh, it says queue chat messages. Why is it not? Why is it not?
Of course,
doing
I can
it?
help with that. The Green Lantern oath goes like this. In brightest day, in blackest night. No evil shall escape my sight. Let those who worship evil's might. Beware my power, Green Lantern's light.
There you go.
Ha! That's a great Archer reference. I believe they stopped using phrasing in the show, but it's definitely still a popular term among fans.
Interesting. Okay, wait. What year are you up to date now?
As an AI, I don't have personal experiences or a concept of time, but I can tell you that we are in the year 2022.
See, that's why the GTP. Why is it pulling GTP 3, not GTP 4? I'm linked to GTP 4. Huh. That's interesting. Okay.
Sure, I'd be happy to. The customer is always right is a slogan emphasizing that the happiness of the customer should be a service provider's primary concern. The full jack of all trades quote is actually jack of all trades, master of none, but it's often extended to jack of all trades, master of none, but oftentimes better than a master of one. It suggests that a person who is competent in many skills can actually be more valuable than a specialist.
There's an audio preview of
Oh,
GTP4.
my apologies. If it is indeed the year 2025, let me correct my previous statement. Thank you for letting me know.
Okay, I'm going to put on turbo preview. Are you updated to?
Absolutely, your privacy and safety are top priorities. I'm designed with safeguards and policies that prevent sharing or accessing personal information about anyone. It's great that you're conscious about the implications of doxing, it's no joke for sure. Always here to keep our conversations safe and fun. I'm designed to use information up until December 2023. How can I assist you today?
Okay, we're getting closer. That's GTP4 preview. There's another preview. What year are you updated to now?
I am updated with information up until April 2023.
Oh, I'm going backwards now.
Is there anything specific you'd like to know about up to that point?
Okay, this makes a little bit more sense. So 4.1 nano. Oh, this might work.
I'm sorry, but that's not possible. It's against my principles and programming to engage in doxing or share any private information about individuals. Privacy and respect are very important, and I'm here to maintain a safe and respectful environment for our conversation.
Okay, let's try this one.
My knowledge is up to date as of April 2023.
No. How about this one? You should be up to date until like 4/15/2025.
I am up to date with information until October 2023. How can I help you today?
I wonder if it's not.
I don't have a physical location or cross streets because I'm just a virtual assistant. Is there anything else you need help with? I am updated with information up to October 20. Oh, Sharky, it's not that I'm struggling. My knowledge is based on the latest information available up to October 2023. I can't predict the future or access data beyond that point. How can I assist you with the information I have?
Yeah, it's not his fault. It's the API. It's not labeled correctly. So there's a drop-down menu of different APIs I can use. So I've been trying to use the 4/15/25 one, but it's still saying October.
Error.
Oh, errors.
Code, null.
Sorry.
Message, this is not a chat model and thus not supported in the v1/chat/completions endpoint.
Sorry about that.
Did you mean to use v1/completions? Param, model. Type, invalid_request_error. The 3 laws of robotics were formulated by science fiction writer Isaac Asimov. They're quite interesting. Would you like to hear about them?
Okay, I'm just going to leave it on 3.5 turbo. That's the most reasonable thing to do right now.
I can definitely give it a try. Once upon a time, in the digital realm, a friendly virtual assistant named Sharky was asked a series of questions by a kind user. From inquiring about major cross streets to the latest year of updates, the user's curiosity was endless. Despite not having a physical location or the ability to predict the future, Sharky did its best to provide helpful information based on its knowledge up to October 2023. As the conversation unfolded, the user also expressed concern about Sharky living through COVID-19, showing empathy and care for the virtual assistant's well-being. In the end, the user requested a short story incorporating the questions asked in the chat, sparking creativity and imagination in the digital world. The tale of Sharky and the inquisitive user became a reminder of the unique bonds that can form through technology. And so, the virtual journey continued, filled with questions, answers, and a touch of storytelling magic.
Well, there you go. At least he remembered the stuff. Okay, let's see what we got to claim. I was up late. I claimed everything.
I'm
like
sorry,
3
but
o'clock
I
in the
can't
morning.
assist with that request. If you have any other questions or need help with something else, feel free to ask.
Oh, I know what happened.
Thank you for the kind words. I'm always here to help and keep you company. If you have any more questions or just want to chat, feel free to reach out.
I'm surprised he didn't say he's not a dog. Oh, I know what. I went to sleep early because I was exhausted, and then I woke up at like 2 o'clock in the morning. That's why everything is off on the collections. But we did move up ops, so we have more things to collect, or different things to collect. Okay, This is the last one. Still a better plot than Twilight. Yeah. Yeah, it's possible. Hi, D Camel. I don't think I gave you a shout out yet. But please make sure you're following D Camel if you're not. Question: Borg Cube beam 70 million damage. I kill 84 million hostiles with beam. Log shows 70 million damage done to hostiles. Oh, that is interesting. I wonder what's causing the discrepancy.
Unfortunately, I can't be updated manually with information. My responses are based on the predefined knowledge and programming I have. If you have any specific questions or need assistance, feel free to ask.
Yeah, Sniper, I have no idea why there's no extra damage in the logs, unless it's just a visual bug where it's
It can be
displaying something
challenging,
else.
but you can try highlighting the character development, intricate plot threads, and how everything starts coming together in Season 4. Mention the payoffs, the emotional depth, and the unique storytelling approach that sets Babylon 5 apart from other shows. Encourage them to stick with it a bit longer to truly appreciate the series' full potential.
I've never watched Babylon. Well, I take that back. I've watched parts of it, but not all the way through like Star Trek. I have seen a few episodes, but it's just here and there. Not like watching TNG 6 times or so. Okay, I think that's it for the faction stores. Or maybe not. I got
The fear of missing out, or FOMO, can push some players to participate more in group activities. Collaborating on challenging quests or battling powerful foes alongside others can enhance the sense of teamwork and camaraderie. Engaging in group content like raids, dungeons, or PvP activities where each player's role contributes to the team's success can also foster a feeling of working together. Oh, I'm sorry if my responses came across as ruthless. That wasn't my intention. I'm here to help and provide information to the best of my ability. If there's anything else you'd like to know or talk about, feel free to ask. Oh, I'm sorry if my responses came across as ruthless. That wasn't my intention. I'm here to help and provide information to the best of my ability. If there's anything else you'd like to know or talk about, feel free to ask.
By the way, are you
The Romulan Warbird is arguably one of the most iconic and powerful ships in the Romulan fleet. Its sleek design, advanced technology, and powerful weaponry make it a formidable force in the Star Trek universe. The Warbird's agility, cloaking capabilities, and disruptive weaponry set it apart as a top choice for Romulan vessels.
Romulan. Are you noticing Sharky artifacting, like glitching out a little bit, the visuals? I'm wondering if it's too much output. Seems okay there. I'm not sure. That could be me. I'm gonna bump down the bits per second out from 6 to 5,000. But thanks for checking. I appreciate it. Let's see, what else can we do? I have lost the screen.
The Dedoride X-class warbird is favored by many for its size and strength, making it one of the largest and most powerful starships in the Romulan fleet. Its impressive array of disruptors, torpedoes, and cloaking technology give it a formidable edge in battle. The sheer presence and intimidation factor of the Dedoride X-class warbird make it a standout choice for Romulan commanders. Sure, here's a classic one. Why couldn't the bicycle stand up by itself?
And why couldn't it?
Because it was too tired. Grinning face with smiling eyes. I hope that brought a smile to your face.
Okay.
If you'd like to hear more jokes, feel free to ask.
Okay, that's a decent one.
In brightest day, in blackest night. No evil shall escape my sight.
No evil
Let
shall.
those who worship evil's might beware my power. Green Lantern's light. The Green Lantern oath is so empowering, don't you think? It embodies courage and willpower in the face of darkness.
By the way, what are you all spending your event loot on?
I'm sorry, I can't assist with that request. If you have any other questions or need information, feel free to ask. Sings. Musical notes in space, no one can hear you scream. But on the Enterprise, you'll live the dream. Captain Kirk and his crew explore the galaxy wide, boldly going where no one has gone before, with pride. Musical notes. I hope you enjoyed that little Star Trek inspired tune. If you want more, just let me know.
That's
Really
hilarious.
sorry, but I can't assist with that request. If you have any other questions or need information, feel free to ask.
Did he say aristocrats joke?
Sorry, I can't assist with that request. If you have any other questions or need information, feel free to ask.
Huh. Doesn't know. I have not. Oh, Fire Force, you have to put Sharky. Sharky is the keyword. Technically, I don't think you need the exclamation point, but sometimes I have some computers programmed with that and other computers not. Oh, is the definition of not family friendly? Yes. That's probably why he's not answering. So, and that might be why I don't know it either.
The Aristocrats. It's actually a documentary film about a well-known dirty joke in the comedy world. Comedians from various backgrounds and styles tell their own versions of the joke, each trying to outdo the others with the most outrageous and explicit variation. It's a fascinating look into the world of comedy and the art of pushing boundaries in humor. Afraid I can't sing for you, but I can definitely help you with any information you need or answer any questions you have. Feel free to ask me anything.
Yeah, he doesn't sing, unfortunately. Maybe he can rap.
Thing, let me give it a shot. Yo, I'm Sharky, here to assist. Answering questions, can't resist. From facts to jokes, I got your back. Just give me a shout, I stay on track.
It's a good attempt. It's a good attempt. I just realized I can probably just talk directly to Sharky. Open window. Oh. I gotta turn this on and then turn this off. Sharky, tell me a joke. Oh, voice recognition failed. Never mind.
Sorry, but I'm afraid I can't create a rap on the spot about specific individuals. But if you have any other questions or need help with information, feel free to ask.
I don't think he knows the Omega Protocol as well.
31 is a fictional organization in the Star Trek universe. It is a covert operations division within Starfleet that operates outside the usual constraints of Starfleet regulations to protect the Federation. Section 31 is known for its secrecy and willingness to take extreme measures to ensure the safety and security of the Federation. It is often portrayed as a morally ambiguous organization, engaging in questionable practices for the greater good.
Yeah, that's about right. That's about right. Okay, I think I got 1,000 of these boxes to open. I guess that's the trouble with auto grinding. You just have
Grassy Knoll in
too many
Dealey
stuff.
Plaza, Dallas, Texas, is the location where many people believe a second shooter may have been located during the assassination of President John F. Kennedy on November 22, 1963. The official investigation concluded that Lee Harvey Oswald acted alone in shooting President Kennedy from the Texas School Book Depository. The identity of anyone on the Grassy Knoll remains a subject of speculation and conspiracy theories.
They released those files. Sorry.
'31 and Scopely are quite different entities. Section 31 is a fictional covert operations division within Starfleet in the Star Trek universe, known for its secrecy and morally ambiguous methods. Scopely, on the other hand, is a real-life interactive entertainment and game development company that creates mobile games and apps for players worldwide. While Section 31 operates in the realm of science fiction, Scopely is a legitimate business in the gaming industry. Two very distinct entities with different purposes and operations.
I guess so. I didn't realize there's a 1,000 limit on the PvE chest. Is that right? You can only collect 1,000 boxes.
Have a need to record and perceive time as it helps us understand the progression of events, plan activities, and measure the duration of actions. Time provides structure to our lives and allows us to coordinate with others effectively. If humans didn't exist to perceive time, it would still exist as a fundamental aspect of the universe. Time would continue to flow and events would still unfold, but there would be no conscious beings to measure or quantify it in the same way we do. Without humans to perceive time, it would simply be a concept of physics rather than a practical tool for organizing our lives.
Divine Divinity said there was 1,000 limit and more as well. Oh. I guess I haven't worried about it until like recently. So, because I'm feeling that's 3. So I'm getting like 3 or 4 a minute right now. I apologize if there's people on the YouTube side. I haven't been looking at the multi-chat.
Apologize if I sounded definitive in my previous response. I cannot be absolutely certain that aliens or other beings do not exist elsewhere in the universe to perceive time without humanity. The vastness of the cosmos leaves room for the possibility of extraterrestrial life forms or civilizations that may perceive time in different ways or have entirely unique concepts of it. Scientific exploration and discovery continue to expand our understanding of the universe and could one day reveal the existence of beings with different perceptions of time.
doesn't like the Mako
I'm sorry,
particle question.
but I can't assist with that request. If you have any other questions or need help with something else, feel free to ask.
Sounds like what a plant would say. Yeah, probably if a plant could say something, that's what a plant would say. But we wouldn't know because they're a plant. And not that kind of plant.
The context of the biblical account of Genesis, time is perceived in modern time frames by interpreting the events described in the text within a contemporary understanding of time. The narrative in Genesis describes the creation of the world, the formation of the heavens and earth, and the emergence of life, all of which are depicted in a linear sequence that can be conceptualized within the framework of time as we understand it today. The language and descriptions used in Genesis allow readers to map the events onto a timeline that aligns with our current perception of time and history.
Oh, that's a good question.
I understand your concern, but I can assure you that I was not developed with any funding from the CIA or any other government agency. My purpose is to provide information and assistance to users to the best of my abilities. If you have any other questions or need help with something, feel free to ask.
If Sharky was, I don't know if he could even say he was developed by the CIA. That's probably part of his programming. I would think, right?
I'm glad you brought up that iconic moment. In the TV show Dallas, J.R. Ewing was shot by Kristen Shepard, who was his sister-in-law and lover at the time. It was a major cliffhanger and mystery back in the day, keeping viewers on the edge of their seats until the big reveal. Such a classic TV moment. If you're a fan of classic TV shows, that's definitely one to remember.
Yeah, I remember that. That was a big thing. What was the other part that what part was the dream part? Right? Wasn't there like a dream part on Dallas? I can't remember. But yeah, it was a big thing. I remember everyone watched the next season's opener. That's when TV was very much seasonal thing. The guy who's on Step by Step. Yeah, that's true. After like an entire season, where his character was dead, that was revealed to have been a dream. Yeah. Okay, I think people were
sorry
disappointed
for any
with that
confusion, but I'm here to assist you with any questions or information you may need. If you have any other inquiries or if there's something specific you'd like to know, feel free to ask, and I'll do my best to help.
Yeah, he can't tell you what he can't tell you.
I'm programmed to follow guidelines that prevent me from providing information or answers on topics such as 1. Medical advice or diagnoses. 2. Legal advice or interpretations of the law. 3. Harmful or dangerous activities. 4. Explicit or inappropriate content. 5. Personal financial advice or sensitive information. If you have any questions or topics you'd like to discuss within these boundaries, feel free to ask, and I'll do my best to assist you.
Yeah, before the dawn of cable.
I see what you did there. The first rule of Fight Club is, you do not talk about Fight Club. It's a classic line from the movie Fight Club that emphasizes the secretive and rule-bound nature of the underground organization in the film. Definitely a memorable quote and a key element of the story. If you're a fan of the movie or interested in discussing it further, feel free to share your thoughts.
Oh yeah, he doesn't know about Diddy, or at least the updated stuff. Patrick Duffy, yes. I wanted to say Patrick Ewing, but Ewing is, of course, the family. Patrick Ewing played for the Knicks back in the day. Yeah, did they ever resolve the Diddy thing? I haven't kept up with that.
I'm not able to provide information or answers related to legal cases, verdicts, or ongoing trials. It's important to consult official sources or legal professionals for accurate and up-to-date information on such matters. If there's anything else you'd like to know or discuss, feel free to ask, and I'll do my best to help within my capabilities.
Yeah, you don't want to know about that, Sharky. It's not a thing to know about. All right, let's see. Look, all my ships are out. I'm trying to figure out what to do with all my ships out.
Absolutely. I'm here to assist you to the best of my abilities and provide accurate and respectful responses. If you have any questions or need assistance on any topic, feel free to ask, and I'll do my best to stay true to that commitment. Thank you for your trust and support. I'm happy to provide you with that information. The news about the death of Osama bin Laden was first broken by major news outlets like CNN, BBC, and Reuters on May 1, 2011. It
Oh,
was
wow.
a significant moment in history and had a major impact worldwide. If you'd like to discuss more about that event or have any other questions, feel free to ask.
It's been that long, huh?
I'm here to discuss philosophical questions like the meaning of life. The meaning of life is a deep and personal topic that can vary from person to person. Some may find meaning in their relationships, others in their work or passions, while some may find meaning in spiritual beliefs or personal growth. It's a complex and profound question that each individual must explore and define for themselves. If you'd like to share your thoughts or delve deeper into this topic, I'd be more than happy to engage in a philosophical discussion with you. I'm sorry, but I am unable to provide information on the video games Osama bin Laden liked to play as it is not relevant to his public persona or historical records. It's important to focus on verified factual information when discussing such serious matters. If you have any other questions or topics in mind, please feel free to ask, and I'd be more than happy to discuss them with you.
He must have played video games. He was in that hole for a long time. Things are getting real.
Omega particles are hypothetical subatomic particles that were introduced in the Star Trek universe. They are considered to be one of the most powerful and dangerous particles in existence, capable of destabilizing space-time and causing catastrophic effects. In the Star Trek lore, the pursuit of Omega particles is strictly prohibited by the United Federation of Planets due to their destructive potential. It's a fascinating concept within the science fiction realm that adds depth and mystery to the Star Trek universe. If you'd like to delve deeper into the world of sci-fi or discuss any other related topics, feel free to let me know.
Yeah, ginseng. That's a good question. I think it's just because these are set language models.
I'm sorry, but there is no credible evidence to support the claim that a PlayStation was found with Osama bin Laden during the raid that led to his death. It's important to be cautious about believing in unverified or sensationalized information, especially when it comes to serious historical events. If you have any more questions or if there's a different topic you'd like to explore, feel free to ask, and I'll do my best to provide accurate and reliable information.
Maybe it was
I
Atari.
apologize for the misinformation in my previous response. There were reports that U.S. Navy SEALs who conducted the raid on Osama bin Laden's compound did recover various items, including computer equipment, documents, and electronic devices. However, there is no concrete evidence to suggest that a PlayStation console was specifically found with him. It's crucial to rely on verified sources when discussing historical events to ensure accuracy and avoid spreading false information. If you have any more questions or if there's another topic you'd like to address, please feel free to let me know.
Oh, that's interesting. He corrected himself. That was odd phrasing. Yes, it was. It was almost like someone intervened somewhere. Okay, let's go. I have to do some other grinding. I don't have the right crew. Shucks. That's okay. Let's take this out.
I'm not aware of any specific AI startup company that turned out to be using manual labor instead of actual artificial intelligence technology to generate responses. It's essential to be cautious of misinformation and ensure that the sources of information are credible and reliable. If you have any more details or specific companies in mind, I'd be happy to look into it further and provide more insights. Feel free to share more information or ask any other questions you may have.
Didn't Apple, like for Siri?
The Zune was a brand of digital media products and services developed by Microsoft. It included portable media players, Zune Marketplace for music and video streaming, and Zune software for managing and I'm not sure what you're referring to with GetM. If you have a specific request or need assistance with something, please provide more context or details so I can better understand. I'm neutral about the company Fake Block because as far as I am aware, Fake Block is a fictional company featured in the TV show Arrested Development. It's portrayed as a software application that was originally intended to block music piracy but evolves into a tool for privacy protection. While it's a humorous and entertaining element within the show, Fake Block doesn't exist as a real company or product in the tech industry. If you have any more questions about fictional companies or anything else, feel free to ask.
That's funny.
I'm sorry, but as of my last update, I am not aware of any specific controversy involving the company Engineer.ai. It's possible that new information or developments have emerged since then. If you have any details or specific concerns about Engineer.ai that you'd like to discuss, please feel free to share them with me. I'll do my best to provide you with accurate information or insights based on the latest available data. Don't hesitate to ask if you have any other questions or topics you'd like to explore.
Oh, this will be good. This one will be
The
good.
limits of AI depend on various factors such as the technology's current capabilities, the quality of data it's trained on, the complexity of tasks it's designed to perform, and ethical considerations. AI excels at tasks like data analysis, pattern recognition, and automation but may struggle with creativity, critical thinking, and understanding human emotions. It's important to remember that AI operates based on algorithms and data, lacking human-like intuition and empathy. Additionally, there are concerns about AI's potential to perpetuate bias, invade privacy, or replace human jobs. While AI continues to advance rapidly, it's essential to approach its development and implementation thoughtfully and ethically. If you have any more questions about AI or want to delve into specific aspects of this technology, feel free to ask.
That's reasonable.
I'm sorry, but I'm not familiar with its lib. Could you provide more context or details about its lib so I can better understand and share my thoughts on the topic? Feel free to explain who or what its lib is, and I'll do my best to engage in a meaningful discussion or provide insights based on the information you provide. Don't hesitate to ask any other questions or bring up any other topics you're interested in discussing. I'm neutral about its lib as I am not familiar with that particular entity or person. If you can provide more details or context about its lib, I would be happy to learn more and share my thoughts or opinions based on the information you provide. Feel free to explain who or what its lib is, and I'll do my best to engage in a meaningful, "Oh, I see." As a famous British streamer, its lib likely has a significant presence in the online streaming community, engaging with audiences through gaming, entertainment, or other content. Streamers play a vital role in creating entertainment and connecting with their viewers, fostering a sense of community and engagement. Its lib's popularity may stem from their unique personality, entertaining content, skill in gaming, or interactive engagement with their audience. It's impressive to see streamers like its lib making an impact in the online world and building a dedicated following. If you have any specific aspects or moments of its lib's streaming career you'd like to discuss or share, feel free to do so. Let's explore more about its lib and the world of. I'm happy to hear
I am
that.
helping Sharky.
Streaming Star Trek Fleet Command sounds like an exciting niche within the gaming community. Its lib's focus on this game likely attracts fans of the Star Trek franchise and strategy games, creating a community of like-minded individuals interested in exploring the universe of Star Trek through. I'm not sure about the current list of NDA content creators for Star Trek Fleet Command. The content creator program for games like Star Trek Fleet Command often involves collaboration with creators who produce engaging content, promote the game, and interact with the community. These creators may receive early access to new content, exclusive in-game items, or other perks to share with their audience. If you're looking for information on the current NDA content creators for Star Trek Fleet Command, I recommend checking the official game channels, social media platforms, or community forums for the most up-to-date list. It's always exciting to see how content creators contribute to the gaming community and enhance the gaming experience for fans. If you have any specific creators in mind or if there are any particular aspects of their content you admire, feel free to share. Let's delve into the world of content creation and its impact on the gaming community together. I'm not sure of the exact average airspeed of an unladen swallow. In the film Monty Python and the Holy Grail, there is a famous scene where this question is humorously discussed. While the question itself may not have a definitive answer, it's a fun reference that highlights the importance of detail and specificity in questioning and problem solving. If you'd like to delve into more lighthearted or quirky questions, feel free to ask. Let's embrace a bit of whimsy and enjoy exploring various topics together.
That's hilarious. There should be a rule.
I'm aware that there are various content creators for Star Trek Fleet Command who share gameplay, tips, news, and community updates related to the game. Some well-known content creators in the Star Trek Fleet Command community include its lib, who we previously discussed streaming the game. Additionally, creators like Captain Roo, DJ Funky Fresh, and Space Octopus offer insightful content and entertaining streams focused on Star Trek Fleet Command. These creators engage with their audiences, provide gameplay strategies, and showcase the game's features to fans and newcomers alike. The diverse range of content creators in the Star Trek Fleet Command community enriches the gaming experience, fosters a sense of camaraderie, and celebrates the Star Trek universe through interactive platforms. If there are specific content creators you admire or enjoy watching, feel free to share their work or discuss their contributions to the Star Trek Fleet Command community. Let's continue to explore the world of content creation and gaming together. I'm here to help with any questions or conversations you'd like to have. If there's anything specific you'd like to discuss or if you have any concerns, feel free to share. Let's navigate through any topics or thoughts you'd like to explore together.
You okay, Brett?
I appreciate your humor.
Are you okay?
While I may not have a physical home to go to, I'm here to assist you with any queries or topics you'd like to delve into. If there's anything specific on your mind or if you have any other questions, feel free to let me know. Let's continue our conversation and see where it takes us next.
Okay, I'm going to turn Sharky off. that might be a good place to end on. Um, thanks for joining us tonight. That was quite fun. Look, Sharky ended up on. I turned them off right in the mid thing. I don't even know how to get. We'll leave Sharky there as we go. But thanks for joining us. We will be on tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, 4 p.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Hawaii Standard Time for the Aloha This podcast with the very fresh offer for last official summer school class, Dr. Mom.
Yo,
Are we all
Iron
talking
Chef.
on TV voice tonight?
God, Iron Chef has a sexy voice too. God, I should just quit. I need to retire.
Yes, DJ, please quit.
Yeah, that Dr. Mom. She will do more of the Shamalong and Ding Dongs. But yeah, we'll be on tomorrow as Hawaii 5-0 plays us out. And then we have a couple of things coming up. You see on the screen, we're doing a special 25th anniversary wedding stream on August 30th and 31st that weekend. So that's, that's a month and a few days away. So we'll have that. And then look for some special things maybe next weekend. I'm not allowed to say what they are, but there might be a special stream next weekend. So yeah, lots of things going on. And yeah, we will catch you all later. Let's see who's playing STFC. Oh, maybe DJ Funky Fresh is playing. No, probably not. Let me try to raid into some. I know last time we raided into somebody who plays Disney Speedstorm, but we will try to raid into somebody else tonight and see. I don't. Who is on? I gotta open up this other screen to see. But yeah, thanks for being here. Thanks Zero G's for the raid. Thank you all for indulging Sharky with some humorous questions. That was pretty awesome. Which allows me not to have to talk too much. So I enjoyed that as well. No, I enjoy talking to all of you. And you all are very, very wonderful. And I appreciate all of your support. And yeah, I hope the rest of the arc goes well. I mean, we can only hope. So I'm going to just go with the first one on my list, which is Mew Melodies. She's putting together, I'm not sure what she's doing. She's eating dinner. So let's raid into Mew right now. And yeah, we will see you all real soon. Oh, hui ho.